For the past 5 or 6 years, I have been collecting pens. Now, whenever there's an open house someplace, they usually give out little gadgets where I collect pens for free. And I put them in here because I got quite a few of them. It's kind of a lunch bag, which I've gotten. Those type of pens I carry with me no matter where I go. Now, this here is a Modern Fuel 2.0. This pen has a pressure space pen in it, so you could write in zero gravity. You can write it while paper's on the wall or upside down. It doesn't rely on gravity to write with. This here is a mechanical pencil from Modern Fuel 2.0. Now, this is 0.5 millimeters in here, and it's completely made out of titanium. Both of them are. Now, as far as this is concerned, the only thing that's not metal, titanium, is the eraser and the lead pencils that's in here. Now, if you use an Allen wrench, you could open it up and replace it with a 2.7 and a 2.9. Now, you don't have, if you want 2.7, 2.9, and a 2.5, you don't have to go buy these for each one because they're very expensive. And the owner thought about that. So he decided to make these interchangeable for when you want to use a different size millimeter. Now, when I first purchased this, I totally forgot. I grew up in the 60s when a space shuttle went to the moon, and NASA needed to write on paper. The astronauts did, but they couldn't use a lead pencil because the graphite will float in the cabin, and the astronauts were breathing in, and the regular pens couldn't work. So Mr. Fisher created this one in '66 using inert gas, which is under pressure, which would write even underwater. So when I purchased these two, it reminded me something I had long forgotten about the Fisher Space Pen. So I went and purchased a bunch of them. Now, like I said, those two is for my office desk only. I will not take them outside the house. But this here, it's a rot ring, which was made originally in Germany in 1928. And around the turn of the century, a Japanese company purchased them. Now, I purchased a red one for the red ink. This way, I can remember which one is the red ink for bookkeeping. This is the chrome, which has got the black ink in it. These two are Rot Ring Rapid Pro, and this is Rot Ring 600. And this one here is also Rapid Pro. You can tell by the location of the rot ring, which means red ring. Originally, They were on top here instead of down here. Now, this is the 800, Rot Ring 800 Plus. Now, you can get the regular 800, which doesn't have this. When I tried purchasing it on eBay for 0.7, the owner has sent me a 0.5 that didn't have the rubber tip on it for the phone. So I texted him. He told me initiate it and return it. Then 20 minutes later, he told me to keep it, and he'll send me this one here for free. Now, I got two of them, 800 and the 800 plus. One's 0.5 millimeters, the other one's 0.7. Like I said, I like collecting them. Put these away. Now, I also have this one here, which is a multi-tool. As you can see here, it's got a small level. If you want to level off for small projects, nothing fancy. It's got a ruler. A screwdriver and a rubber tip, which can go on either end, screw on to either end. Now, whenever I have time, I don't like using my pens when I have time. A friend of mine gave me this here fountain pen for my birthday. About 3 years ago. She's a very good person, and I always looked at her as though she was my daughter, because she's always been nice to me. But I like the ones that look like a regular pen, which you can click. And then it's got a pocket tip. One looking at it would think it's a regular pen. But the pocket clip is out here, because it has to be upside down when not in use. Now that I have another one, this one here has a black ink. This one has a green ink, same thing as this. Mo John, a fountain pen, capless fountain pen. And this one here has the red ink. Now, like I said, when I'm sitting down and I got lots of time in my hands, like say in the evening or the weekend, I try to use this. Of course, it forces you to slow down, to think about what you want to write, and your penmanship will improve a lot better compared to using a regular pen. Now, when they made regular pens with the ballpoint tip, people began to write a little bit faster, and the penmanship started going down. But there's a lot of people that uses the fountain pens, and with that, like I said, because the tip, you don't want to apply too much pressure on it, otherwise you'll ruin it. So it forces you to slow down when you slow down and think about what you want to write and be careful on how to use the fountain pen. It forces you to write slower and improve your penmanship. Now, when taking phone calls or I'm in a rush or to go outside, I always carry something like this or these here. And, well, this here I'll take with me also when I want to take my time in writing, along with these. But these here stay by the phone. I still have a house phone. These stay by for quick notes, writing checks, and so on. I'm still writing paper checks. I will not go online and pay online. I refuse to do that. I'd rather do it the old-fashioned way because I'm an old-timer. And too bad they don't teach script anymore in schools because it's it's kind of like a lost art now. But like I said, these here and this here are my favorite go-to pens. Either Monofuel 2.0, a fountain pen, and the Rotring. Now, around the turn of the century, a Japanese company purchased it and they're still dishing out quality pens and pencils. Now the pens, Rotring pens and pencils run you between $25 up to $60. So, which is a lot cheaper than these two, which ran me $200 each. I wouldn't recommend getting these two unless you got the money to spare. They got a 100-year warranty on them, so if for any reason they break, it can be replaced. And it'll be something you can pass on to your kids. That's providing you have the money to spare to buy it. If not, I recommend something like this. Which these two have this Fisher Space Pen in them. And so does this one. This, like I said, it's a fountain pen. I like using it when I got time. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Please share comments with me about it. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Goodbye.